Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Get it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
This is cool.
I should rest. Another time. Let me see. How did this work again?
Nico has sent you a message in a superlink. Open the strategy pause menus using 1, then select superlink button. Okay. All right. Oh, let's see this. Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleash monster upon the city. Garish Bleecker Street Manor sealed off by authorities. When will the Spider Menace and his pet ink monster end their trail of destruction through Greenwich Village? And let's not forget about disgraced surgeon Stephen Strange. Is he in cahoots with the web-slinging wrongdoer? Did he hope to turn his row house into a no-house? Garish, by the Ancient One. Who runs this paper? Mephisto? Figures. I'm not even mentioned in this article. Have we heard from our pajama-clad friend? Still nothing, but based on the police band radio chatter we accepted, I'd say they're closing on Little Italy. Doubt they're stopping for a slice. It's like you voiced JJJ professionally or something. I mean, I could, right? Everyone knows it's all about the linguine and clam sauce there. At least you didn't say gabagool. Indeed, I met Gabagool once. We definitely do not want to invoke one of those right now. So, Spider-Man? Not that easy. These boys move too darn fast. Keep at it. Even in New York City, those two stand out. Oh, man. This is good stuff, man. All right. Am I supposed to be looking? Oh, here we go. Hunter, you there? By the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you the rundown on how the sparks work. Blade and Captain Marvel just filled us in. Freaky stuff, especially Faustus. And then they're all just left me here alone. You should come hang out. Thanks, Nico, but I'm tired. Someone's at the door. They don't want to leave you alone, buddy.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Oh, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask Blader Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go make us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. It may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Oh, that's good stuff, man. All right, meet Nico in the common room.
So Dr. Faustus tried to drop a warehouse on you? Ugh, that guy is so lame. Talk about a prototypical follower.
True story. All right, hangout time. Watching a movie.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
Lilith gave birth to me, but Caretaker was my true mother.
Right, so your adoptive mom raised you to kill your birth mom. You'll fit in perfectly. Enough about her crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that.
Battle Witch Common Abbey outfit. Hey, so you get outfits and stuff. Nice for doing these hangouts. Okay, I approve.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert... She didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and
Nice
Oldie
try,
living
Dean.
in his
Congrats.
family home in L.A. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Speak to the Caretaker.
Glad see you're using your free time productively. Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was planning on getting some rest, but
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon.
I fail to see the problem.
Not quite like it was in the good old days.
All right, you. Okay. Get rid of my junk here. Okay. Heard a lot of criticism of the voice acting in this game, but I find it to be pretty good so far. Exceptional for yeah, absolutely. It's been fine. I'm very happy they got Yuri Lowenthal to do Spider-Man, which is awesome. The other voices have been fine. I mean, the hunter, the protagonist, he feels a little stiff, but to be fair, he woke up from a 300-year-old nap. So the time period he lived in, the propriety lent to being very cordially formal and rigid. You know what I'm saying? The 1700s we're talking about. So I don't see that as being a problem. I'd see it as being par for the time period he came from. You know?
to stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha.
Oh,
She
really?
used to say
Try
it
to...
all the
Okay,
time.
cool.
I always preferred if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That works too, caretaker.
Used to.
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know, Agatha, she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable,
Dorks.
or maybe just kind to a
Thank you
fault.
so much for the 56 months, my friend. Really appreciate that amazing support. And that gives us up over 4 hours on our timer for our subathon. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it.
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that.
Put
But
the
it's
fan
not
on.
just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but
Agatha was killed.
yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
So you simply gave up on her? This is interesting. These different choices. Looks like light and dark side choices, maybe? I mean, roughly.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me.
Interesting.
As
Okay.
I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
I love the little background and lore that we get from these conversations. The hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make in the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as a hunter moves down either path. I mean, Tridine, don't be weird. You can't fuss at me for going down the path you all know I'm going down. All right? I'm preemptively warning you guys. You should know where I'm going with that. Hey, Charlie! Yarzori, so I hear. So I hear, my friend. I love Charlie, by the way. She's awesome. Agatha. Kakutan gets it. Oh, wow. This is cool. Talk to Agatha.
Agatha.
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's.
Oh, Tridine, you and I are a lot alike,
Maybe
my friend.
That's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things.
Yeah.
That's my Hunter.
You seem... about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, Agatha. Okay. Give me just a second here. Let's see. Okay. Can I set this to where settings? Options. Sound. That's what I want. I don't want to mute it whenever we're not focused. That way, if I need to tab out during a conversation, it won't disrupt things, you know? Okay. Oh, let's save. I know we have a bunch of auto saves going on, but hey, Fairly, how you doing? Agatha, you may be a ghost or some other non-mortal entity, but the rest of us aren't. Let's not go tempting fate. Yeah, really, Fairly? She certainly doesn't mind running us into potential danger, but, you know. Boom, 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 boom. Touch the blood cell. As she says, what's the worst that could happen?
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
All right.
That is
To the
something.
portal. Trial of the Elder Gods, Oshtur. Open the way to locations barred. Recommended player level 1, current player level 3. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, let's see what this is all about.
is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth.
Those things don't look like Charlie.
This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
Oh, it sounds great, Tridine. Enjoy, man. Thanks for the lurk.
They have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Oh, we can bring Charlie in here with us.
Charlie?
Oh my goodness. That's my dog.
Gods are responsible for a great many creations.
Let's go.
Including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need the good luck, right? By the way, Kakotan, if you're still here, when we're going to be on this for a while, Marvel Midnight Suns, but down the road when I finish Marvel Midnight Suns, I'm planning on leveling up my Pally and streaming some WoW to work towards Dragonflight. So I know you and some others will be happy about that. So just looking ahead down the road, it's going to be a while, but yeah. Highball, I think to an extent, I think we get a wide variety of cards unlocked for the Hunter. The Hunter is a completely original character, Marvel character made for this game. So they probably give an archetype of cards, abilities, and you can build your own deck of powers out of a selection of stuff, right? So you have some customization there, but I think for the most part, the entire power set is already pre-made, if that makes sense. But then, let's say, for example, you may build a deck of 12 cards. There may be like 30 or 40 cards that you get to choose from. You know, something like that. All right.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtur was sometimes called the giver of justice.
Refunds a card
You can
play when
expect a fair
KO'd.
fight, or at least her idea of one.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Okay, quick slash. So that should give us 2 card plays. Let's see if it does.
You were too weak for this fight.
No, it didn't. It still only gave us, alright, let's see. On KO, draw a card.
Leave some for the rest of us. Your fate is sealed.
Hey, that's kind of nice.
Your mother abandoned you. I must have angered her.
Ouch. Leave Charlie alone. Leave Charlie alone. Okay, that's not fair. Oh my goodness. Poor Charlie.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
Oh my goodness. Fairly. I fell back into Guild Wars 2 holes since they added some nice quality life changes. If you have even one expansion, you now unlock a mount at level 10 instead of having to go all the way to 80. Or your nearest interval of 10 if you have a character above 10. Also learned with my level 17. Oh, that's cool. I know, John Wick, right, Highball? Yeah. All right, let's see.
had your chance to escape.
There we go. We got that.
Feel my call.
You know what I'm going to do, I think, actually? Let's move over here. Now I should be able to knock back. Yep, like that. Good. Very
Once again,
nice.
Lilith's servants fall.
All right, we got one more.
Return to your mother.
Return to your mother.
You can imagine why Sarah was so fond of
Oh
Ashton.
gosh, I do remember
If I
that
didn't know
fairly.
better, I would
Having
say
a
she
mountain in that
modeled
game
her
is so
role as
huge.
caretaker after the goddess herself. Good girl, Charlie.
Good job, Charlie.
And you too, Hunter.
And you too, Hunter.
Finish this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
That's cool. We do get some. I love the comic covers that they give you. That's cool. Okay, good stuff. Let's save before we do anything. There we go. I wonder if I should start doing some exploring now, because you can find stuff, but